Hello everybody, I am in darkness right now. I want to talk about DMT, melatonin, and the third eye. What a lot of people don't know is over-the-counter sleep aids can allow you to open that experience of your brain. Now, I have had an extreme third eye opening a long time ago with one of my best friends when I dropped 5 hits of acid. It was very intense, very scary, very spiritual, yet I take it as a good lesson, because diving deep into interconnectedness and the connections between Earth, reality, and the dimension that we live in, also dealing with the multiverse, maybe the Mandela effect that everybody is seeing, the changes in the world. It's hard to tell, but these type of drugs allow you to see things that you normally don't see, and a lot of them are used for sleep. A lot of them have very, very, very great purposes with hardly any negatives. Now, with like most medicine, everything can be negative, depending on what mindset you're in going into the experience. Personally, I don't take bad trips as bad trips. I just see them as learning experiences, which a lot of people like to have when learning about reality and the things around you. Now, because I used to be an addict and have addiction, I've used many psychedelics to overcome these addictions that I've had. I used to be addicted to heroin and would shoot almost every day before work. I lost my job and lost a lot of trust with my family, but now things are better because I view medicine as medicine and spiritual healing and interconnectedness between others, which you can't normally have. The openness between 1 and 1 or 1 in a million, it doesn't matter. A lot of things, we all like to be happy and we all don't want to experience pain, but it is this reality. It is what reality we're in, and it doesn't matter what religion you have or what you believe in, but these things will connect you to higher states of consciousness, which you would not think you would have. A lot of people don't realize this unless this stuff is studied. Now, I believe in psychotherapy because I am actually going to be going to school currently, for chemical engineering and becoming somewhat of an herbalist. I know a lot of studies that have been open with psilosin, psilocybin, mushrooms, LSD, ethlad, LAD, prolad, ALD52, LSZ, a lot of these psychedelics, DMT, 4-ACO, DMT, 5-MeO, DMT, DIPT, there's too many to list. MDMA, MDA, methylone, methadone. Many of these somewhat experiences towards the spiritual mindset will allow you to open doors and see things which you would not see before. And a lot of things that come up with these experiences is underlying mental conditions which you usually don't realize you don't have. Now, I consider the definition of Albert Einstein's insanity definition to be one of the most influential thoughts on reality itself and the space-time continuum, because if the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, and the thing is, everything is the same, but it also has a different result about it. And yes, I am going to college right now, studying these type of things and becoming an herbalist of some sort, because I know that herbs are your best way of healing. It doesn't matter what medicine, pain pills, benzos, psychedelics, speeds, amphetamines, all those things, when used properly, low doses, because some people don't like to dive too deep and don't want to hurt their bodies, because diving too deep can, I repeat, can hurt your body, not just including this physical body, but your mental bodies too. I just wanted to go into definition about what I had thought. This video is not for people to do illegal things. You should follow your laws and regulations of your country, depending on where you're at. Now, if you want these experiences, you need to move to a place where these type of things are legal, because if you don't and you get caught, you can only blame nobody but yourself. The laws can be fucked up in certain areas, and the wars around us seem very pointless. I believe that anything can be solved with a sit-down talk. Whether or not I die, you die, anyone else dies, death is not to be feared at all, because death is inevitable, and death comes upon those every day as the same as everyone is born every day. So I just wanted to touch up on this, give my opinions, my thoughts. You can let me know what you think. I am currently going to chemistry, taking an online class. Well, very soon anyways. I'm looking into it. I'm not sure what school I want to go to yet. I've been looking for a few different things, but I do want to move south. I will not give where I am right now, but I would rather be in a southern state, because I don't like the coldness, and I get clinical depression and anxiety depending on weather around me too. Sounds hocus pocus, but it's true. Music, meditation is used for healing, spiritual healing. Just expressing yourself, getting things off your chest that have been buried so deep that because of our society doesn't allow you to necessarily share. It's hard to talk with people about these things, because many of these things are very touchy subjects, and not everybody has an open mind to these things, including a lot of my family. But that does not matter. I digress. I believe that any medicine used in certain amounts can be a spiritual healing process, because I used to be an addict. I used to get sucked into this addiction that I can never solve on my own unless I talked to people about it, like therapy. And all that I want to say is that addiction is real, and addiction can be to anything, including psychedelics, even though they're not as addictive and not as hard on your body, but they can still somewhat be addictive. They use it a lot for people who smoke and people who drink, and just curing addiction, which tears people's families and loved ones and people they care about apart. Now, this is all I wanted to say, was touch up on this subject and give my thoughts and opinions, like many others. I want you all to have a good day, and I hope the best for everyone depending on where you're at and what's going on with your life. I just want to send positive vibes, positive messages. Please get in touch with me if you feel like you want to talk about anything. I'm open to any conversation. I'm currently working on music at the same time. So, you all have a very good day. This is Stranger Tone, out. Peace and love.